I'm so bad at focusing on one. I'm always multitasking and I lose my concentration like this. So I'm gonna track how much I multitask in one day, and then in part 2 of this video, I'm gonna put it into effect and erase multitasking completely and see how much more efficient I am and concentrated and how I generally feel. So the day begins and I bring my phone in bed. I usually watch a video or check the news, to see if everything's alright in the world. And then I put in a podcast to accompany me to the bathroom and whatever I'm doing next, which is usually brewing some coffee. So from early in the day, my attention is split. My thoughts are heading in one direction and my actions are pretty much on autopilot. In my research for this video, I found that the brain gets accustomed to multitasking so that we get more inclined to react to all the stimuli we have around us. In the gym, my breaks are definitely prolonged when I listen to something. I don't pay attention to when my next set should start, so it takes a lot more time and it gets a lot less intense. Music can be a good motivator, especially in conditioning exercises, but when I'm lifting weights, I find that it takes more away from my workout than it adds to them. This one is very individual, so if it works well for you, then great. But for me, it's more of an excuse for a longer break. And how can I possibly eat dinner without watching anything? What am I supposed to watch? This? Or this? No. I'm also multitasking like crazy when I'm on the computer. I always have like 49 tabs open, ready to get into something else the second what I'm doing at the moment isn't exciting enough. In the middle of watching a YouTube video, I can't check the news, even though I was originally working on the video idea. It's like a pause-ception, but the focus and the quality of the output in those conditions. It's apparent that podcast is a recurring subject, and if I'm alone, I basically listen to it non-stop. And it feels like a savior when I'm doing the dishes or cook or hang up those damn clothes. But I haven't really made up my mind. Is it so bad listening to podcasts while doing other activities with low cognitive demand? It is a passive thing and it doesn't seem like it interferes too much with the other activity. But I can't let go of the feeling that when something is that comforting and I overdo it that much all the time, that it has to be a downside to it. I'd love to hear if you have anything sensible to say or if you have the facts and the answer to these questions. So these are going to be my rules for my day of 100% single tasking. I can't just blindly check my phone all the time. I'll respond if someone calls, but I'll turn off notifications. I can only listen to music or podcasts if that's the only activity I do, so I need to sit on the couch and listen, which I never normally would do. And if not, no música. When I eat, work out, commute or etc., there will be no screens and no audio and nothing like that. Only contact with other humans is allowed. When I'm on a computer, I'm gonna have to be intentional. I can't just open the computer and let myself get thrown around to all the different sites that try to pull me in. So I'm gonna be very intentional and write down what I'm gonna do, what the plan is to do on the computer, and stick to only that. Since this is a 2-part series, here's a sneak peek of what will happen in the next episode. I think I'm being followed. But does he have to die? And you must never forget this, Christopher. Thank you for watching.